All right. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to walk you through our new Notary Connect feature. First thing is, you can absolutely use Notary Connect whether you're uploading your NOC or creating an NOC off from the fly. In this particular case, what we'll do is in my sample database, I will create your NOC from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Florida, and let's go ahead and create an NOC in, let's just say, Flagler County. I'm going to pick the city of Palm Coast. Okay, here I'm just going to put in some erroneous data, section 2, lots 24, block 3. We'll do 123 Main Street as the property address. Flagler Beach, Florida. And driveway, paver driveway install. John Smith. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's going to be this right here. So I will put this in here. All right. So we will do expiration date, signature title as owner, next step. So this is all pretty much the same. Now, here's some new stuff, right? So now you have a couple of different options here. You have your first option, which is the manual download and print. And ultimately, this is, hey, if you're going to go out there and see the customer in the next 15 minutes and you want to just go ahead and download this and print it accordingly, you can absolutely do that. And you can click on the download and print button, bring it with you, get it signed, notarized, and you're done. However, you can also use a existing notary, and so in this particular example, Notary Vic already exists because I've already associated, and in a different video, I'll show you how we can bring in a new notary. But in this particular case, Notary Vic already exists. And I'm going to go ahead and plug in the owner name, which is John Smith, just for verification purposes. And also his email address, because Notary Vic doesn't necessarily know what John Smith's email address is. And in this particular case, I'm going to put in this email address. And then just to reiterate, I'm going to go ahead and validate the property address. And I'm going to save notary selections. And what this is going to do is ultimately prompt you, if you have run out of your notary credits, it's going to prompt you to pay the Notary Connect fee for this particular document. We're going to go ahead and walk through this process. This is a very familiar checkout page. It's going to charge you based upon the visa that are, or in this particular case, the visa that I already have in the system. I'm going to go ahead and place the order. And now remember to print your receipt. But now it's in the notary's queue, so Notary Vic's queue. Okay. So what you'll see here is that it is in pending notary status. It provides you just some information that it's been submitted to the notary, and the notary will review the document, work with your customer to sign the document, and then, of course, stamp and notarize accordingly. Once they're done with that, it will be in the Ready to Record tab. Okay, so okay for the confirmation. Notice the City of Palm Coast order is sitting right there. Additionally, some of the other things you may notice is that, hey, your notary, for some reason, has become unresponsive, can't get to it, had a emergency, whatever that may be. You can absolutely change the notary method. You can either obviously invite a brand new notary that has never been in the system, or you can send it to another notary that may already be in the system. Or again, maybe they didn't get it and you can just resend it to them. Okay. So let's flip over and let's show you from a notary's perspective. So I am logged in now as Notary Vic. And as I refresh, what you'll see here is that, oh, I received that NOC for review. So I'm going to go ahead and notarize this. So as Notary Vic, I'm going to notarize. And as you can see, here's the document that we had prepped and get ready to go. So really the first thing here is, hey, where do you want the signature? So I'm going to go ahead and place the customer signature over here. All right, notice it says customer signature. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. And this gives you an opportunity as the notary, if you're sitting in front of the customer, right, you can say, hey, I want to sign on this device. I want the customer to sign on this device. Or the customer says, you know what, I want to maintain some professional distance and I don't want to touch your device. It looks like you're not feeling well, or I'm not feeling well as the customer, so I just want to use my own device. You have either option. Right. In this particular instance, I'm going to click on, hey, I want to use the same device. I don't have any problems with you. So you're going to go through and you're going to have the customer sign. I'm going to go ahead and act as the customer in this particular case, and I'm going to sign the document. So I am John, right, Smith. Great. I acknowledge. Looks good. I'm going to sign the document. Great. Now that you've handed me the iPad, I'm going to, as John Smith, being the customer, hand it back to you as the notary. Now having my notary hat back on, I'm going to put my own notary signature on here. So as Notary Vic, I'm going to sign. Okay. And of course, here's your particular steps. So I am now at this point noticing that, hey, John Smith's signature is up here. I will go ahead and apply my notary stamp, right? So I am going to stamp my notary right here. I am then going to put my signature right here. I'm going to say that I personally know this person, and I am going to put my name on here, which is Notary Vic. And then I am also going to put this day of this month of this year. Okay, and of course I am going to put in John Smith. Okay, and now looks like I'm complete. I'm ready to go. I can review the finalized document. And as you can see here, I have John Smith, right, on this particular date. Looks good. It looks like this, however, isn't aligned properly. I don't like that. I have the opportunity to go back, and then I can adjust this accordingly. I can move my cursor and adjust this, and now let's go back and take a look at it. This looks much better, and I'm going to click on Notarize. So, as you can see, no more pending notaries. This one goes into my all notarizations queue, where I can absolutely view the final document ready for recording. As you can see, this has been completed. It's good to go. And then we also have full audit for your history purposes as a notary to show you all the details that go along with it. So this is a fully encrypted and certified document, a trusted document. I shouldn't say certified, but this is a fully encrypted document where there's a seal associated with it, and you can't break the seal. Okay. Now I'm going to go put my other hat on as the contractor. My job is done as the notary. I can move on to the next one. But as the contractor, what you'll see now is that if I do a refresh, notice that I have 30 pending notaries on here right now. This is the notice commencement for John Smith. If I click on refresh, you'll now see that it is ready to record. Right now, it's now down to 29 pending notaries, and now my ready to records is up to 50. Right? As you can see, I can preview the document again, and it's going to show me obviously the document that I signed, and then I can pick on start the recording process. And again, this goes back to the normal checkout process, and you're very familiar with this, and this is done. So you have full visibility and full capability to do a fully digitized notarization process.